Well, good morning, YouTube. All right, guys, it is Sunday, February 26th. It's just after 6 p.m. We were supposed to leave at 6. It's only like 10 after, so we're only a little bit behind. Goliath is warming up. Got the struggle bus warming up. Talon's going to go top that off with fuel. I've got almost a half a tank, so I can probably get down to a truck stop somewhere. We're on our way to Daytona Beach, man. Daytona Bike Week is here, and we are on our way. Well, guys, we had a little situation at the pump there when Talon was filling up. You guys remember coming back from Sturgis, we had an issue with the fuel tanks not working right, and we were never able to get to that. So right now we're only running on the rear tank. And I told the kids the other day, only run the rear tank. Well, they came over here to fill it up. They only put fuel in the front tank, and then it ran out of gas because it was running on the rear tank. Remember, I filled it up in Nashville, or just outside of Nashville, when I was coming home from Rapid City. And that's the last time it's had fuel in it. So they run it out of gas, luckily, at the gas pump, but they couldn't get it to start. I was like, well, you gotta fill the right tank, and then you might get some fuel to the engine. So anyway, we got it all figured out, and we are getting ready to head out. And as I'm walking up the Goliath, I'm noticing that the trailer lights aren't on now. They were a few minutes ago. Well, guys, as you see, we made it through Atlanta. Just about 10 minutes after 10 p.m., we pulled in here to the TA at exit 201 in Jackson, or just outside of Jackson, Georgia. Struggle bus is running really good. Talon says it hasn't overheated at all. No problems on the hills. Everything seems to be working perfect. Goliath has been doing just fine. So all in all, so far so good. Let's hope that all continues tomorrow. So we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep. We're gonna try to get up around 5, get both trucks fueled up and on the road by 6. That's the plan. See you guys in the morning. All right, guys, back at it. It's about 5:30 in the morning. We're getting Goliath topped off with diesel fuel. If you look way over there, you can see the struggle bus. Well, let's wait for that freight shaker to go by. There it is. There's the struggle bus. They're topping off with gasoline as well. We've already got our coffees. We're getting ready to head back out, head on the road. All right, guys, we made it here to exit number 2 in, what is this, Lake Park, Georgia. So yeah, only about 2 miles from the Florida border. We stopped to dump the tanks and top off the struggle bus because remember, it doesn't get the kind of range that Goliath gets. But gonna go in, top off our coffee, use the restroom, and do the last leg of the trip. Only about 195 miles left. All right, guys, we finally made it. Sorry about the wind. It is windy out here. We see R&L is dropping off our stuff. Goliath's not in place yet, but we got to be right where the R&L truck is. But he's unloading everything over here for us, so that once he moves, we can move our truck into its place, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with all this. Talon and Derek should be here any moment. They had to stop and top the struggle bus off with some gasoline just down the road a little ways, but they're not far behind us. But I had to keep going because I knew that this guy was here waiting for us. All right, quick change of clothes, and because the weather is so nice right now, we decided we're gonna go ahead and put the awnings up. That way at least we got some shade. Well, I don't think we're gonna do our full setup until Wednesday, but these awnings, they don't take that long with the 4 of us, so we're gonna get it done.
Wheelie bar on there. It's a wheelie bar.
Well guys, took us about an hour and a half to get the awning set up and the bikes all put up, and we got all the product put underneath the tent. I think that's all we're gonna do today. So now, you know, the kids are just goofing off with the little dirt bike, and we're gonna get changed up here pretty soon and go out to dinner. I think we're gonna meet some friends, Wes and Cindy and Greg and Leodon, up at Ford's Garage. Sounds like a pretty tasty place. We've never been there before, but I'm always up for a new adventure, and especially when it comes to food. Now, we did have a couple of issues with the struggle bus on the way here. Nothing that left us stuck on the side of the road or whatnot, but Talon said that after we got fuel in Lake Park, Georgia at exit number 2, after that, it seemed like he said there were times where he couldn't get it to go over 65 mile an hour, and if he tried to, it would actually lose speed, like it was starving for fuel. You know, we never even replaced the fuel filter or anything on it, so we may give it a quick tune-up before we head home. But temperature-wise, it never overheated. They said it would go just slightly above that halfway point every once in a while and then drop back down. So all in all, I think that thermostat was probably our biggest problem with the overheating, because it has been plenty warm out on the way down here. Pretty cool last night, but today was pretty warm, and no overheating issues whatsoever. But now we've got a drivability problem that we need to take care of.
Look at this beautiful work of art. Tell me that is not gorgeous.
All right guys, well that was dinner at Ford's Garage, and it was decent. I'm not gonna brag about it. It was okay. And that's general consensus, not just my food, but everyone else at the table. Everyone was just, so-so. Actually, I didn't ask Katie how her salad was, but not what we were hoping for, but it was still good food. Guys, thanks for following along today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next time we see you, keep those engines running. Daytona's right around the corner, guys. Hope to see you there.